So you're interested in starting a political group on the Politicus. That's awesome. Let's get you started. So the first thing you're going to need is a group image. This should pretty much sum up what your group's about in an image. You're going to need to come up with an issue that you're trying to tackle. If it's not there on the list, just try to pick something that's as close as possible. Then provide us some tags that basically also describes your group. Then you need to provide a group title, a short, a short summary essentially of what your group's about. It should be the title. And then in the group mission statement, this is where you can go crazy and add lots of details about what your group's mission is about. What are you trying to accomplish? Anything of that nature. You can add images to the body text here. You can add a YouTube video here, and you can also embed media, which if you have a Twitter account, you can post your tweets within this body text and give people a better sense of who you are and what you're about. Right below is group visibility. Essentially, if it's public, that means everyone can see it. Site users, also people who are just passing through to the site. If you make it private, only group members can see your group. That would mean that you have to go out and invite people, and I'll show you how to do that quickly. Here you have group roles and permissions. There are three types of group roles. There's a contributor. There's someone who just sort of reads articles, maybe adds comments, and then you have an editor, and that's someone who can edit actual content that you associate with your group. And then you have an admin, and that person has super user control over everything. You can give your group an email account as well, so you can send mass emails to each other and have conversations about the issues you're trying to tackle. So let's look at an actual group. Just got text. So there's a group called Political Lists. So let's take a look at that. So you can see in this group that they provided an image, title, what they're about, and they already have some content under their group already. When you create a group, you're also going to have the ability to create content and associate to the group. But let's talk about how you invite people to your group. Now, one thing they could do if they come to your group page, if you tweet about it or send out, share it through Facebook, there's going to be a link here that says, join our group. So they can actually just do it that way. Another way you could do it is if you go to the group tab right above, you can add people. And this is going to add people who are already site users. So you just type their username and you should get a list, and you then can invite that person and give them a role to start with. So if you want them to edit content, you click there. Let's go back. So these are already people who are already in the group themselves. So let's go back to that group and show you how you also invite people via email. So if you want to do that, invite people via email, you go to group again, and you're going to see invite people here. Here, this is just people. This is going to show you how many people are in the group, how many people have read-only types of roles that you have in the group, and your tags that you have associated with the group. So when you go invite people in this way, this is going to be email. So you just list a bunch of emails, and then you're able to send that out. Lastly, is once the group is created, you can then create an article and associate it to that group. Now the cool thing about this is once you start creating an article, it's in the same format as when you create an article on the site. This is just a specific article for your group. So you can see right here, these are the groups that I'm a part of on my account. So these are the two groups I can post this to. And if you want to, you can make this content private. And the great thing about that is when you make it private, that means anyone that wants to collaborate with you can start writing, add things, take things out, have conversations in the body text about adding new things, and no one sees that. The only people who are going to see that are people in the group. That way, once the article is finished and completed and everyone's on board with what was written, you can then set the group back to public, and it's going to appear everywhere on the site. And that's pretty much about groups.